Here's another problem that we have. We got the, looks like a broken sprinkler head, or probably a broken riser. We'll go ahead and take a look at that and see how we can fix that. Now, in order to complete this job, what you want to have is a pair of pipe cutters, PVC pipe cutters, a nipple extractor. You might want some Teflon tape, pliers, and then you'll need a riser. So when you look at the problem, what you see is that the riser broke off. You can see where it is in the hole. So what we're going to do is you're going to want a nipple extractor. That's this tool right here. It'll help you get the nipple out. You can sometimes use just pliers. I'll maybe show you how to do it that way. But you'll have to get the riser out of the ground and then also out of the sprinkler itself. So the first thing we're going to do is, again, you want to use a nipple extractor. We're going to remove the nipple from the sprinkler head. Now sometimes you can use a nipple extractor. They're probably about $5 or $6 at Lowe's. Another thing you can do if you don't have a nipple extractor is just get some needle nose pliers or other type of pliers. And sometimes you can just use those. Once you get it out, you can use that. Or, here's another pair of pliers that you just squeeze it in. And a lot of times you can just use pliers, but it makes it a lot more difficult. These nipple extractors are really nice. It makes it nice and easy to get out. Now, one thing you want to do is you want to pay attention to the size of the nipple, because when you put in the new one, you'll want it the same size. You then go ahead and put your nipple extractor in again. Sometimes you can use pliers. Just force them in there, make sure you get a grip, and then go ahead and screw it out. So you push on it, push down on it, get it so that it's secure, and then start twisting. Now you can see this nipple was this size. I'll go grab another one, and we'll go ahead and cut it and put it back in. Now, when we pulled this off, here's the broken riser, and you can see how big it is. I already had one. So I'm just going to use the used one. If not, you would just take the pipe cutter and then just, find what spot it's at, and then just go ahead and you can see where the groove is to cut it. You just use your pipe cutters and go ahead and cut that out. But I'm just going to use that piece, so I'm not going to use this riser. You want to get some Teflon tape and just wrap some on both ends. This will get you a little bit more secure and won't waste as much water. So you just go around a couple of times on one end and then do the same thing on the other end. So you just go ahead and wrap the Teflon tape around both sides. Just go around a couple of times. This will get you a better fit on your sprinkler head and also into the pipe. So you just go ahead and tighten this. We're then going to go ahead and just screw it into the hole. Now, one thing you're going to have to do, and you can see why this broke, because we need to fill in around the sprinkler head. Otherwise, when you hit it, you're probably just going to break it again. You want to make sure that you've got a full surrounding around the sprinkler head. So we're going to just tighten this up. You want to see which way you want the spray to come out. Make sure that's correct. And we're going to take the top off because we want to flush it out. We put there's probably some debris in there. And we're going to go ahead and turn the sprinkler on, and that'll flush it out. So what we're going to do is we're just going to let that run for a second and flush that out. That's probably good. We'll go ahead and shut the sprinkler off and go ahead and put the cap back on. So we've turned the sprinkler on, but you can see it's facing the wrong direction. So we'll just go ahead and reach in here and turn it around. And get it to where we want it. That looks pretty good. One other thing that we're probably going to do is just fill in around the sprinkler head so that we don't break the riser again. So we'll throw in a little bit of dirt around here, and that should solve the problem. Thanks for watching Big Al Repairs, and hopefully you subscribe.